Hi everyone, so today I'm here with a book review for you guys, and I'm here to do a review of Meant to Be by Morrill. So this was kind of a spur of the moment read, or listen really, since it was an audiobook. I was busy tidying up and I decided that I should listen to an audiobook so that I actually get some reading done while I'm tidying, and I absolutely adored this book. I have to say it's probably one of my favourite contemporary novels now. As soon as it started, I fell in love with this book and I knew I was going to enjoy everything about it. It was so adorable, and I'm such a sucker for romance books, and I just loved it. This book follows our main character Julia, who is on a school trip to London, and Julia is always talking about her MTB, which is her meant to be, and that's what her and her best friend Phoebe call the guys that they think that they're going to definitely marry. Julia has chosen her childhood best friend Max Bickford as her MTB because they had a pretend wedding when they were kids, and she thinks he's perfect and fits in with her sort of life. But then she's partnered with her nemesis and class clown Jason, and Jason manages to convince Julia to have some fun for once, and after going to a wild party one night, Julia starts receiving some mysterious text messages from a guy named Chris, and Jason agrees to help her find out who it is, as long as she agrees to have more fun with him during the trip. So there were times I kind of wanted to hit Julia during this book because she drove me insane. Oh, I really liked her, but I did want to hit her sometimes. She was a smart, organised, goody two-shoes, clumsy character, and I really liked her. During her trip to London, Jason gets her to have some fun and makes her a deal, and Julia agrees to it. So Jason starts to get Julia to lighten up, and she's a much better character when she's having fun and laughing, and I really liked seeing her come out of her shell. But she can be pretty stupid and naive sometimes. I mean, she didn't see what was in front of her until it basically smacked her in the face. And I just didn't understand how she didn't see it. It was blatantly obvious to me and probably everyone else. She's a pretty awkward character, and some of the situations she ended up in were hilarious and had me cracking up because they were just so funny. And then we have Jason. I freaking love Jason. He's such a hilarious character. At the start of the book, Julia didn't really like Jason, but that's because I don't think she gave him a chance, and plus Jason kind of acts like a 5-year-old sometimes. But he's a really great guy. He's a really nice character. He's very sweet, charming, funny, friendly, and I just loved him. The only thing that really bothered me about Jason was the fact that he gave out quite a lot of mixed messages. I didn't really know what the hell was going on with him most of the time. There'd be like times when him and Julia are like laughing, joking, being very close, and then next minute he's like walking past her, completely ignoring her. So I had no idea what was going on with Jason for most of this book. Julia and Jason had some hilarious banter together. Every time they were together, there was always sparks. Either they were shouting and yelling at each other, or they were having fun and laughing. But I just adored seeing them together. They're paired together for the trip, and they start to become really close. They were both like giving each other mixed messages and were on completely different pages, and the fact that Julia didn't really want to acknowledge her feelings for Jason kind of threw this relationship quite a bit as well. But they were at each other's throats quite a lot in this book because neither of them would admit how they really felt. I loved that this book took place in London. Even though I've been to London, I didn't get to see half of the stuff that they went to see, and I really enjoyed discovering stuff like the Globe Theatre and the London Eye. I would have loved to have gone to the London Eye, but the queue was huge. Julia is convinced that her MTB is her best friend Mark because they were childhood best friends, but she doesn't seem to realise that Mark isn't really the guy that she thinks he is, and that her MTB could be someone else. She's so focused on finding someone the way that her parents met, and she doesn't seem to realise love when it smacks her in the face. Seeing Julia experience a lot of stuff and come out of her shell in this book was really great. Jason was a big help to her, and I just loved this book so freaking much. But the twist at the end was hilarious. When everything started playing out, I was sitting going, no, that can't be right. No, and then found out it was, and I just started laughing because it was absolutely hilarious and just such a funny twist. It really added something to the story, and I don't think the story would have been as good if there wasn't that twist at the end. The ending had me smelling like an idiot. I was squealing in delight because I adore Juliet and Jason so much. They're such a cute couple. So overall, this was a fantastic contemporary. I think I'll probably be listening to it every year. It's one of those really feel-good books and I just adored everything about it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So that was my review for Meant to Be by Morrill. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye everyone.